have brought some water. I'm kind of feeling very good, Tim. Fainted.
No IOUs.
No IOUs. No IOUs. No IOUs. No IOUs. Pay today.
No IOUs. No IOUs. No IOUs.
Right, the 31st. This Friday, actually. This coming Friday is our payday. No money.
We'll work for pay.
When do we want a budget? Now! 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 When do we want a budget? Now!
Legislators care about the Pennsylvania residents.
No handouts. We want our earnings.
Because they are
No
continuing
handouts!
to receive money.
We want our earnings.
No handouts!
We want our earnings.
No handouts!
We want our earnings.
They took
No
the
handouts!
July
We want our
holiday. They took a
earnings.
3-day
No
weekend this past
handouts.
weekend, and they continue to make us come into work for no money. They're totally disregarding the amount of stress this is causing workers.
Pay today.
Those-
What's your
situation? Do you have a family?
My personal situation, I do not have children. I have a wife. I have a mortgage. I'm not in
Now.
dire circumstances as my co-workers who have bigger families, children, and a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck, and
Food banks.
the paychecks are no longer coming in. So what situation do you think that leaves?
I imagine at some point, because we have no idea when this is when they're going to come on. I imagine at some point it's going to become a bigger issue.
Well, it's already become a larger issue for every taxpayer in Pennsylvania. Because if you don't know, the government is under federal investigation right now for violations of the Fair Labor Standards Act.
Well, yeah, because they're making you work for free.
That's right.
I mean, they're saying they will pay you, but
Right, but it doesn't work if we say we will work.
right. Well, and that raises the question. It sounds like people don't even consider, oh, well, if I'm not getting paid, people have a commitment to coming out, going to work, day in, day out.
Right, as I said earlier, we recognize the importance of the services that we provide, so we will not turn our backs on the public. If it wasn't for the public, we wouldn't have jobs.
Yeah.
So we do support the public, and that's why we continue to come to work. We also continue to come to work because we've been put in a very shady legal status.
We want our money!
And no one is telling us what our rights are.
We want our money!
So we're really just
We
being
want our money!
threatened to work with no legal grounds. No one has been able to give us any legal grounds so far when questioned about the status that they put us in. They put us into a leave without pay status.
We want our money.
So, as they're sitting up there in Harrisburg and they are negotiating this, what would you say to them? Obviously, they don't see the same urgency that you folks do.
Well, I just hope that they don't wait until a traumatic event occurs. Until they
Because they're using us as a bargaining chip.
I hope they don't. No one gets hurt before they decide that it's urgent. Because it's human nature for people to go into a desperation mode right now. And the amount of stress that this is causing people is not being acknowledged yet, let alone being surfaced. Sure. What I would like to say to them first, if they are in Harrisburg, I would thank them for being there, because that has not been the case ever since they passed the deadline of June 30th. And I'm sure right now there are thousands of people outside the state capitol right now, and I'm sure they're making their voices heard, and we do stand in unison with them right now.
Sure, if it'd be one of Rendell's buddies, we'd be getting paid.
When we do get paid, I'm sure a lot of the people that do get their pay are going to use every single penny that they can to make sure no incumbent gets reelected. Because any one of the legislators could have put forth a stopgap budget which would allow workers to get paid, and even the vendors. It's not just state workers. Vendors
We
that
want our
provide
money!
This takes
state are not getting paid.
We want our money!
And the stopgap budget, if they would have passed the stopgap budget, we'd have been able to get paid, the vendors would get paid, and they would not be able to use us as the political chips that they're using us for right
I was
now.
going to say, if they did the stopgap, then you're not a bargaining chip.
That's right, and then they really have to cooperate with each other and come to a decision,
Right.
a constitutionally mandated decision. I mean, the governor says that he cannot pay us based on the state constitution, but the same constitution he is using to say, or he ignored in passing the state budget on time.
Right, right.
And I don't want to get it twisted that it's not just the governor alone. It's also every single elected representative.
Right.
And more specifically now, the people that are on the committee
Public services.
that are in now.
When do we
And
want a
I do thank the governor for putting pressure on them to get a stopgap by the middle of the week.
When do we want a
I
budget?
think we got a little talking to over the weekend through someone from the Department of Labor that kind of prompted that because he was totally against it, always up until last week. But we're not trying to be greedy. We just want what we've earned, as we've chanted here this afternoon. And also, I'd like to say something about the loans that he's offering. Over 60% of the people in my office alone could not qualify for the guaranteed loans that he's professed. And we don't want loans. If we wanted loans, we would go to the bank. We want our paychecks. That's why we're coming to work.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, Jose, I appreciate your time. Thank you.